Twaloloka. This is the second part of Twaloloka that is burning. The fire has just started around just 1:30. The town siren from the fire brigade went off. Now you can see our member of the Walvis Bay Fire Brigade killing the fire, and this is just next to the part that has burned down in the last year in July. We have some community members also assisting out to kill the fire, but this is the damage of the fire. Here, a gentleman trying to kill more fire on the side. He was just throwing sand onto the fire. The former mayor just here also helping out with killing the fire. There's a circle of men that are putting out the fire. Mr. Mayor, just if you can assist us, what just happened?
No, really, I'm just arrived now. Just trying even to just give my hand also to assist so that you can get the fire down. So I really don't know.
A year ago at this spot where you are standing right now,
yes,
it burned
exactly
down.
the same spot. Exactly the same spot. No, it's a pity things happen like this. We have a meeting with the governor yesterday, the mayor, and then it was a really good news that they've come in. All of a sudden now what happened.
Okay, just tell us a bit about the fire, the meeting that you had with the governor yesterday.
No, the meeting yesterday. The meeting with the governor, the people from Ochoa, to say that they are going to start the houses now, the March and so on. So all of a sudden it's like this, things are happening like this. After having a very, nice meeting even with them.
Yeah.
It's a pity.
Yeah,
things are happening like this.
Yeah, thank you. The constituency councillor is also here. In his white shirt, he's putting everything off and he's assisting out. Yesterday, as the former mayor of Walvis Bay, Honorable Wilfred Emmanuel is explaining, they had a fruitful meeting where it was at the beginning where they announced that there are people whose houses burned last year were going to get houses and urban and the housing construction is to resume next week. Over 121 houses is to be built, and now this today. Here, women are also pulling the rope, the fire pipe, the water pipe. There goes the former mayor again, assisting out. The very fit man.
Yeah.
Scores of people out here. It is again Twaloloka. We have not yet established as to what has caused the fire, but of course it is a part of Twaloloka that is burning again. The Walvis Bay Rural Constituency Councillor, Terako Darius, is also out here to assist. We'll just give him a... It's your constituency, sir. What happened?
How are you?
Good, how are you? What happened?
It's a fire. Yeah, another fire incident.
What have you been doing yourself? What have you been doing yourself?
What have I been doing myself? I was on another engagement out of town, and then I received a call. I was in Swakop, then I come back quickly just to see what is going on. But I have made calls to the local authority council and also to the fire brigaders to come and assist while I'm coming. Yes.
So what is, do we have an idea as to what happened? Where did the fire start?
I am just arriving. I seriously don't know.
Thank you very much. That's the Walvis Bay Rural Constituency Councillor, Donatus Terako, who has just arrived at the scene. He says he was out of town and is out here also to just assess the situation. Now, as always, Ephraim Nangama, who had just resigned from the IPC, is out here. He always claims he claims to be the community activist. He's out here. He's probably on the phone to make phone calls for assistance to the zone. We have some young people also trying to assist out here. Probably residents of Otwea or Twaloloka. Just for those that has just tuned in, we are out here at Twaloloka. The one part of Twaloloka had just caught fire. And it is next to the part that burned down last July. In that fire, one life was lost of a child. We are yet to establish as to what caused the fire, but the men and women from the Walvis Bay Fire Brigade are on site. Community members from all over Walvis Bay are here to assist in getting the fire out. Chief of the Walvis Bay Fire Brigade, Fidel Basson, just having a conversation with the former mayor. Mr. Basson, if you can just give us a brief background, do we have an idea as to where the fire started from?
For now, we don't have any idea. We were just told when we arrived on the scene, the fire was already in a full blaze. So for us, we tried to determine now, but the first priority is to make sure that everyone is safe and that the fire doesn't spread any further. That's for now.
Okay, we don't keep you. You continue doing your job. Okay. Thank you. That was Pastor Basson, Fidel Basson. He's the chief of the Walvis Bay Fire Brigade. And we are just some members of the Walvis Bay Fire Brigade. They're just getting more water and from the other end just to kill the fire. The weather today in Walvis Bay is a bit cloudy, but it is getting windy right now. And this is most of the parts of the area that has burned down, which is on the Kilimanjaro and Himalaya Street, just at the corner of Kilimanjaro and Himalaya Street. Ryan, you were at the scene first. Can you just help explain to us, because we saw some of your videos where you were showing the fire and the wind coming in.
I was on my way home and I saw the smoke and stuff, so I came in here with the bucket. And most of the shacks were still standing. It was one or two that was burning that time, as you saw. So we managed to get a few things out, managed to help them and stuff. So I don't really know what happened. Luckily the team from Narabo was here. Our guys, Stevens and Brian was here from NCAC. And we all assisted here and tried to see if we can take out this fire. But luckily the fire brigade was there on time. They came on time and you see, most of them will criticize and say they were late or what, but they really did their best. I saw one of them went inside there, there were fire all around him. And he really tried his best. And some of even the pipes burning. So yeah, they really tried their best to save what they can save. To save what they can save. So yeah, it's a pity. I don't know how many shacks, maybe 30 or more, as I counted. So yeah, I just hope we can help them, see what we can do and find out what happened here.
Ryan, as a community activist, is this the way our people should be living?
Not the way, not the way. This is an eye-opener. This is the second wave, and I don't want to see if once we get the third wave of this, we're gonna lose some lives here. Seriously. So I want our new mayor that's there now, that's in charge. I know he's on his way to do some great things, and he's also doing a great job. I see the councillors are here to assist. So yeah, I know changes are coming. Changes are coming, seriously. And we ask them, from my side, I ask them to listen to the people, listen to their voices, listen to what they need, and see if we can assist wherever we can. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Yeah. That was just one of the community activists, Ryan from Naraba, who is always on time whenever there's activities in the community. He was also one of the first people at the scene. He explained that part of it, some of the pipes from the fire brigade, they burned down. But he also did indicate that there was one of the firefighters who was able to assist some of the community members to get their properties out of the houses. Always also on site is the members of the round table, and yeah, all the gentlemen usually in their flip-flops, they'll always be there to assist the community.
They were the Chelsea shirt. You must make the cut last time.
Just some of the pipes from the fire brigade that has burnt, in the process of trying to assist the community. So scores of people that's out here, and some of the belongings of people that was salvaged from the fire, but most of the part of the lapses of Twaloloka. But there's also another part of Twaloloka that is still standing. And yesterday, the governor had just announced that the construction of 120 houses for the first victims is to be constructed. Construction is expected to start next week, and those people should be able to move into their houses by the end of March. The houses will be coming in the structures with the assistance of the Sheikh Dwellers Federation of Namibia. They will come in a form of a kitchen, a bathroom, and a bedroom. But the plans are already approved for a 3-bedroom house, and the third component of the houses, the owners of the houses are then expected to do the extensions by themselves. But the first phase will be done with the money from the emergency fund in the office of the Prime Minister. The fire has gone down, and now it's just a few flames here and there that one can see. We are still to establish as to what exactly happened here, but as the fire chief has explained, what is important is to save lives. Then we can assess the situation further and also do the investigations as to what exactly happened. Here comes a gentleman, he's about to move, and he will start firing again. We're outside at Twaloloka, where 4 houses has just burned down. It's a sad day in Walvis Bay. So basically following in the same manner of COVID-19, second wave of COVID-19, we are also in the second wave of Twaloloka burning. don't burn because the first fire was burned. We'll just show you some of the fires that has burned. Some of the pipes that have burned are this one, like this one that you can see here. This has burned earlier. So everybody's trying to keep them up in the air so that nothing burns and it does not delay the process on killing the fire. The weather in Walvis Bay, as we speak, currently it's partly cloudy, but also moderate wind. The wind is not blowing that much, but it's moderate wind. So they were able to salvage some of the houses. And just show some of the community members that are also trying to break down their houses to avoid the fire from burning those down as well. Yes, a gentleman is breaking down the shed to ensure that nothing happens further. The shed just opposite him has burned down and he's now trying to salvage the rest. The gentleman is trying to get to break down some parts of the shed so that if the fire catches again, at least part of some of the houses have been saved. Probably one of the homeowners whose house has burned down. She's probably just going inside to go and see what happened. We'll try and see if we can follow her a bit. Umeumbali nyomuta? Umeumbali ni?
Malang ko yung mamem.
Oh.
Ano man pa kambili kay papa?
Umeumbali ni? Na umamana umadja nga. Sei kwa ya kap. Oh majama nemba pila tani mo kwata. Di moda pila. Nina muda kuti ndilo adile la peni. Obangi ka uli penyo ndilo atem. Mumba njani banga? Oh, okay. Mo kape na noe ko kung papela. Kape na yung papela ng kufe mo cha. Oh, okay. Ewa. This is one of the homeowners whose house has burned down. You can see a lot of damage also to the goods. People have salvaged whatever they could. Woman and her family. You can see in her face that it's not going well. She's standing with her thing, what we can assume is probably her children. Those are the parts that were not damaged, but the people broke them down so that they are able to salvage their belongings. Play le hizo. Ese que le se hizo. Play le hizo. Ma que le alles extra cree. Okay. There's a young girl trying to salvage more what you could get. Just community members watching. And as explained yesterday, the governor of Erongo region, Honorable Andre Itokwe, or Neville Andre, actually just had a meeting at Otoya, which is the new residential area of former residents of Twaloloka, whose houses burned down last July. And at that meeting, he explained to them that the government was ready now to deliver the building material for the construction of over 121 houses. Already 8 houses are standing at the former fire area, and those residents have already moved in. But the construction of the 121 houses is expected to start as of next week and to be completed by the end of March. Just some of the belongings of the people, those that were able to salvage, some of this furniture. Here where we are working is the area where the first part of Twaloloka has burned down. And just to show you, what you see in the background is first houses that were constructed, and those people had already moved into their houses. The structures are built in the fashion of the Czech Dwellers Federation, where you have basically a 2-room house, a bedroom and a kitchen, as well as a bathroom. And the plan is that you get a plan that is already approved by the municipality, of which you can extend the house to 3 bedrooms. The areas is 300 square meters that is given. So a house like this, building cost going, the material alone going for about 50,000, which is coming from a fund, the emergency fund in the office of the Prime Minister. And some of the activists that were also on site yesterday, I have Cassie from the AR, who was also yesterday on site when the governor was announcing that people were to get houses. And today, Cassie, we have just witnessed another wave, basically a second wave of Twaloloka.
I just don't know how I can describe this. It's very, very shocking because we have just received, we just speaking to the governor yesterday, that they came to us to inform us about what is really happening here, and that those who are in tent currently now are going to be relocated to a certain safe environment. But just today we are hearing again now. I just received the call that in other ghettos are burning day to day. So I'm just arriving now. I just have to assess the situation first and see. I don't know how did the really fire escalate. So I can't seriously for now speak much about it.
But you, as a resident of Otoya or former resident of Twaloloka, you're standing on the same ground on which your house was also, and your house has also burned down.
Yes.
How does that make you feel that we are in a free Namibia and people have to live in this situation?
It's very disheartening. It's disheartening that see, this problem is that we're supposed not to be living like this. It's in Namibia, with a country with so much corruption of political leaders, very corrupt, and then they are eating alone with their children and friends and their girlfriends. So we are very much disappointed by the way that we are treated by these people. You can see we are just about 2 point something millions. Some countries constitute more than 15 million people in the populations. So us 2 point something we are suffering like this is very disheartening. And then in this case now we don't honestly have any confidence in the political leadership.
Thank you very much, Kasi.
Thank you.
That was just a community activist or members of AR, who's also a resident of Otoya now. He also lived in Twaloloka, the old part of Twaloloka that has burned down. Let's explain to before those that have just tuned in. We are live from Twaloloka, which is burning. The second part is burning. The old part, I'm just showing you now the old part, how it looks now. This is the former Twaloloka. New houses have been built on this ground. The ground has been rehabilitated, and just today at around 1:30, the siren at the fire brigade of the municipality of Walvis Bay went off, and an indication that there is a fire. So in Walvis Bay, that is common. When there is a fire burning, the siren of the municipality would go off usually, because once they are notified, that siren will go off. And that was put out, and at the next moment there was a black smoke in the air, and we came out here, and what you can see now, these are the new houses that were recently constructed. Most of these homeowners moved in already by October, November. It's a structure built in a style of the Shack Dwellers Federation, which is the organization that has been advocating for the low-cost housing project. Shack Dwellers Federation, basically the members are involved in the construction of the house to bring down the prices, and also as a group they are able to negotiate for prices, both for material and for land. And these houses were built with the assistance of Standard Bank Namibia, and you can see the additional bricks. What the additional bricks basically means is that this owner is probably ready to extend the house. What you will get normally is a house. It's a 2-bedroom house with 2 doors, 2 rooms basically, not 2 bedrooms, 2 rooms. One can serve as a kitchen, or you can cook outside and then use both rooms as sleeping rooms. But it does come with a bathroom, it does come with a basin, it does come with water and electricity. But the plans are already approved for an extension. You can extend your house up to 3 bedrooms. Those are the approved plans at the municipality. And as explained yesterday, the acting CEO, Frans Gontep, the acting CEO of the Walvis Bay municipality, explained yesterday that once you are ready to extend your house, you just go to the municipality and you indicate that you're now ready to buy the old, the full plan, and you can extend your house. So what we can see here is basically bricks for this homeowner here, who is probably ready to extend the house. And it actually gives us an idea that the people that were living in shacks, because the situation in Walvis Bay is so different, and it's not normal shacks, because Walvis Bay, the population is growing. However, land does not grow further. So basically, there is not enough land. The only extension further out is to move into the dunes or to move into the desert, which the municipality has also been trying with the development at Farm 37, which will also be known as Greenville. So once you are ready to extend your house, if you have the money, like this homeowner, you can then extend your house to 3 bedroom. But what you get is a starter pack of a room, of a bedroom and a kitchen that can also be used as a that kitchen can also be used as a bathroom if you then opt to cook outside. But it does come with ablution facilities, and you get an earth of 300 square meters.